Wir gucken jetzt erstmal a Deep Dive into Fugazi Founder Trevor Gorgi. Ich bin gespannt, weil ich feiere Trevor. Ich feiere, was er macht und die Sachen, die er macht, sind cool.
Slang for fake friends is a clothing brand founded by Trevor Gorgi. Fugazi Amici. Slang for fake friends is a clothing brand founded by Trevor Gorgi in Los Angeles. It is currently one of the most successful brands out there. This video isn't about the band Fugazi, and even ChatGPT doesn't know Trev. Before starting Fugazi, Trevor had been creating since middle school and continued throughout high school.
Ich kenne Trevor von den LA Boys, die als Silver League und so weiter und so fort gemacht haben. Fernando und der andere Name fällt mir gar nicht ein, aber von Fernando kenne ich den. Ich meine, der hat da auch gearbeitet.
When he was 13, he ran a skate brand known as Paradox Supply Co. for 4 years with minimal success. Fast forward to later years, alongside Fugazi, he was running a skating fashion brand called North Korea Skate Team. Throughout his time at
Fugazi Heiki L, wieso?
USC, Trevor realized the corporate world wasn't for him and decided to fully pursue his brand. This way, after graduating, he could focus on it full-time without needing a traditional job. During college, he met Fernando and Jacob, becoming part of the
Jacob. Ja, genau. Fernando und Jacob, daher kenne ich den.
Videos on Jacob's channel. He also interned at Unsound Rags, where he learned about various designers, high fashion pieces, and gained insight into different fashion worlds. In his college years at USC, Trevor went viral for the first time with the anti-feel disruptor signs all over campus. This incident brought him followers and attention, putting him in the spotlight. Shortly after, he would release the One in the Chamber sneakers inspired by the legendary Nike Air Jordan 1 Chicago model, which put Fugazi ahead of NKSD. These shoes were incredibly detailed. The One in the Chamber mark displays 2 opposing barrels and a single bullet within the 6th shooter. The silver bullet aglets are removable and allow you to freely lace your shoes to your liking. The toe box contains randomly
einfach eine von so vielen anderen Brands, die denselben Film bringen, die nur wie Cortez und so weiter. Okay, ich weiß es nicht genau, ob man das so sagen kann. Ich finde, die haben immer noch ein bisschen mehr als so viele andere Brands, aber ich feiere auch Cortez so mittlerweile.
Scattered laser-etched bullet holes, which also function as breathable perforations. We get to see the birth of Trev with a hidden wanted poster calling for his capture with a bounty of up to $500,000. The 5 DeBoss heel markings signify the presence of a single bullet within the shoe's signature 6-shot revolver. The shoe was also made of premium high-quality tumbled leather for durability and use. Trevor had been working on these for about a year, developing various samples. At the time, not many small brands were making shoes, as it seemed unattainable. Did I mention that certified lover boy Drake was seen wearing them at some
Ja. Sehr weirder Fit von Drake. Aber ja, ich muss ehrlich sagen, ich finde Cortez, so für mich ist ja, bei mir geht es nicht immer darum zu sagen, boah, ich muss eine Brand haben, die auf dem Level von CCP, Rick Owens oder sonst wo sind. Mir geht es immer darum, schafft einer seine Geschichte zu erzählen. Über Produkte, über alles, die ganze Vision. Passt die Vision. Und wenn die Vision passt, dann passt für mich die Brand.
This marked the end of Fugazi's successful Collection 1, but it was not the end of more incredible footwear and pieces to be brought out.
Krass, ich hab das da vergessen, dass er die Sachen gemacht hat.
Moving on to Collection 2, Fugazi came back with more outerwear, their first bag installation, and their Farsi branded attire, which we will revisit later in the video. Throughout this time, the Fugazi slugs would drop. The slugs paid homage to the Paris SBs. Transitioning from sneakers to formal wear, Fugazi introduced the 2-cent loafer. These handcrafted shoes made in Portugal were first dropped in black, supple pebbled leather with Vibram outsoles. Also during this time, Trevor collaborated with Absent, releasing a small collection, and Unsound Rags, which they would also host a pop-up for the drop. Ich
finde Unsound so ein guter Name, ne? Das ist so ein geisteskranker Name, die machen aber gefühlt gar nichts mehr, oder ich krieg zumindest...
Approached Collection 3, the Fats were introduced, a parody of the German army trainer. While most well known for
das habe ich gar nicht mitgekriegt.
Margiela's iconic adaptation, their history stretches much further back. Handmade in Portugal, the Fats feature tumbled calf leather and suede, with a rubber sole.
Aber hat schon eine eigene Silhouette, ne? Oder was sagt ihr? Also ist natürlich auf den Army Trainer inspiriert, bla bla, aber für mich hat es irgendwie so eine eigene Silhouette, oder könnte man es Air Force zurechnen, weiß ich jetzt.
And mesh accents.
The Fats are inspired by like old skate shoes, pulling up all these references from like early 2000s. And one of the videos is a guy slowly stepping on a banana in Osiris D3s. So we're gonna make that and put it in like the larger video that we're working on.
Shortly after, a personal favorite, another loafer variation was released, the wheat version of the 2-cent loafers. These were somewhat underappreciated at the time but have aged like fine wine, especially with the resurgence and popularity of Timberlands, which brought more attention to wheat colored footwear. The wheat color on these loafers is really beautiful and stands out. Finally, we arrive at Collection 3, which was split into 3 deliveries. Before the 3rd delivery, on November 23, 2022, Trevor displayed his very own designed Gucci Pierre Paul and Dune sofa.
Der hat ein Dupe gemacht? Ich habe mich gefragt, woher, wie?
Which once again made him go viral.
I always wanted this couch. There's no way to get this couch. So I went out and decided to develop it myself. This here is a very specific couch. You may recognize it. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it's a couch. Why did I put this pattern on it? We have to signify that it's a bootleg. Now that we have the couch, I'm not exactly sure what to do.
Ob das Gucci wie heißt es mit P? Wer ist die Familie? Ich hab's vergessen jetzt.
With it, you can live on this thing. You eat over here, you sleep over here, you work over there. Was it worth it? The time and development cost? I'd say so.
This sofa was originally popularized by Frank Ocean, who gave a rare glimpse into it.
Nicht, ja, Frank Ocean auch, aber die war schon vorher.
World by posting a photo of himself lying on a mesmerizing teal version. Originally created by the innovative French designer Pierre Paulin in
Pierre Paulin.
1970, the couch is made up of 4 modules joined together to create an impressive living room masterpiece. Fast forwarding a bit, after Trevor had posted the original photo of his version of the sofa, it was removed for an IP violation on January 19, 2023, supposedly by Paulin himself.
Ja, Paulin ist ein Enkel.
Trevor responded to this on Instagram with the following message. The first delivery of Collection 3 brings back the Farsi branded outerwear, featuring a knitted acrylic jacket with a jacquard design, zip closure, and front chest pockets with a chain stitch word mark. Additionally, there's the Ninja High Pile fleece jacket, a reversible varsity jacket with very intricate details, a teaser of the red loafer, and 3 colors of the Farsi branded beanies. With Collection 3, the boot straps are also introduced, which are hiking sneakers made from rubberized calf leather, wax suede, and ballistic nylon. All of them were equipped with Vibram Mega Grip rubber soles, molded lace hook hands, and wax shoelaces. As usual, these were also made in Portugal. The final delivery of Collection 3 includes a beautiful jacket adorned with different colored rivets and another piece of footwear being dropped. The Tibet hiking mule.
Die sind hart. Könnt ihr mir sagen, was ihr wollt, die sind sehr hart.
This mule features horse leather, a goat leather wrap cork midsole, Vibram rubber lug sole, and wax shoelaces. It's made in Portugal, but the soles are actually made in the USA. And lastly, another Farsi beanie in the brown colorway being dropped. Now the question comes up, why is Trevor incorporating so much Farsi inspired clothing? During this time in Iran,
Das habe ich gar nicht mitgekriegt.
Mahsa Amini was arrested in Tehran on September 13, 2022, while visiting with her family. She was detained by the
Das habe ich mitgekriegt, aber dass er Farsi-Sachen einbindet, wusste ich gar nicht.
morality police for allegedly improperly wearing her hijab. Within hours, she was hospitalized in a coma and died on September 16th. This sparked large uproars and long-lasting protests. For the Farsi brown beanie drop, Trevor would be donating the earnings to an organization in Iran that was not affiliated with the government. Throughout many of Jacob's videos, Trevor can be seen wearing various Iran-themed shirts and hats. Searching the meaning of the last name Gorgi, I discovered that it is indeed Persian, which is crazy and explains the amount of Farsi-inspired clothing in the
Ey, love to see it. While same angle.
Fugazi collections. Previous Farsi clothing drops actually spelled out the word Fugazi in Farsi, and specifically with the brown beanie, it features the word Masa, which is a really thoughtful detail. Another Persian designer we can add to the fashion space. Some other notable designers that come to mind would be Faria Farzaneh,
Sie ist krass.
Micah Miri, and
Doch, stimmt, Iraner ist er. Letztens noch ein Interview von dem geguckt.
Nasirzadeh.
Die kannte ich
Now
nicht.
moving into Collection 4, this is where Fugazi and Trevor truly flourish in marketing, design, and creativity. Trevor posted a picture on Instagram of himself in handcuffs, claiming he was detained for past designs. However, this was all a promotional video showcasing the new holographic censored slugs available online and at the new Contemporary store in West Hollywood, which would be open for 3 months to the open public. Notable pieces from Collection 4 included the censored alpaca sweater, ranger denim, chain splatter jeans, and a new version of the Tibet hiking mule in waxed hairy cow suede. Additionally, there's the Mark hat, a rip of a Louis Vuitton hat by Virgil
Die Cap ist zu hart von
Abloh from 2020, based on a Marc Jacobs.
Die ist zu krass von Mark gewesen. Mark ist ein Legend. Ich habe letztes Mal gesagt, dass Raph einer für mich der krassesten Designer der Welt ist. Mark auch.
Design when he was the creative director of LV. During Collection 4, the Contemporary store hosted events like a chess tournament with a $500 store credit prize, and a cars and coffee event for the community. After the 3-month Contemporary store, Fugazi would take a trip to New York for Collection 5.
Alright, do it.
Ja, kannst du mir erzählen, was du sagst, CGI.
Okay, let's go.
Hosting a self-funded runway show featuring pieces from the latest collection. Standout items include the Irony logo, Western belts, a digital display Fugazi belt, unreleased footwear, returning pieces and new variations like cow boot straps and green penny loafers, trade route pants, the bullseye bag, and lastly Fugazi Letterman button-ups.
Das ist auch krass. Das muss man ehrlich neidlos sagen, geile Idee. Dass der Knopf immer frei bleibt für die Stelle, wo der andere Knopf, also der Knopf auf der anderen Seite ist. Ne, das hier bei dem A wird das dann voll, bei dem Z wird das hier dann voll. Das ist schon geil. Hier bei dem I.
Eventually it was revealed that Fugazi would open its first flagship store in New York along with Café Le Gaz, a community cafe specializing in in-house coffees and teas from various origins, including Vietnamese and Peruvian. To wrap up the New York arc, Trevor would go viral one final time again on Instagram by creating the world's
Das haben wir wohl alle bestimmt mitbekommen, oder?
biggest Birkin bag. Hermes Birkin bag has become a cultural phenomenon and a status symbol since its creation in 1984. In its popularity, the bag has been subjected to several dupes and cultural artworks. Trevor's giant Birkin bag took more than 2 years to complete and is now on display at the New York store.
Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I don't know. I can't even know what I'm gonna do in a year from now.
Fugazi's journey from 2019 to 2024 has been nothing short of incredible. From his earlier designs to his current ones, Trevor's vision and creativity have constantly pushed boundaries and set new standards. After all this overwhelming success, it's honestly been incredible to see Trevor's
viral gegangen damals.
progression. We don't know what lies next for Trevor Gorgie, but what we do know is that streetwear is in good hands.
Ja, nice. Muss man ehrlich sagen, der hat seinen Weg gegangen und so. Ich verfolge den jetzt schon seit Anfang an. Und ja, ich feiere das. So, ich muss ehrlich sagen, ich weiß. Ich kann das neidlos zugeben, dass der Boy wirklich talented ist.